Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to my Let's Play the game known as Starfield, episode 214. I'm recording this on the 30th of July. I'm technically first time ever on my new computer for Starfield. So obviously when I went across, I was like, oh crap, I forgot to move all my OBS settings, so I kind of tried to work it out. So hopefully this records just as good as before. Obviously I'm here temporarily doing a Star Citizen event, but I thought I didn't get these episodes done last week, so I don't fall too far behind. I can't technically edit them right now, but at least I can get them recorded and then get them moved over and go back to your computer to start editing again. So with that being said, hopefully, obviously if the graphics looks a bit different, or there's tearing or something in the OBS, I apologise, hopefully there won't be. Even the mic, I feel, same mic, but for some reason it's a little quieter, so I've actually got it turned up. Like normally I have a notch 3 on my old computer when I do anything, and then when I put it in the middle when I do joint things with Student TV, I put it by another like 3 notches, so it's like on 6. I put this now, currently, let me double check. 1, 2, 3, it's on 4 notches right now, and then I normally put it up to like 9 or 8 notches or whatever it is. Basically a couple extra. Okay, we left off. Oh, also, I don't know if it did it because I went to settings and display. These run low, so I just changed them to ultra. But I remember like old past, if you just restart the game, it hasn't come up with anything like that. So I don't know if it's done it or not. So the game might look better, it may not. I don't know, because I think I have it on about normal on my own computer, my old one. Okay, what else do I want to check? Yeah, they've stayed the same, because I know I'm at 80-70, don't I? So that's good. Also, the creation stuff wasn't in, so I had to tell it to download it, so it should be in now, because I didn't want to start the game with, you know, the official thing's not in it, because it might mess the save up my in it, so... Anyway, let's do a new save right here and now, just to... Mainly. We left off last time, if I remember correctly. As you can see, one more was getting long bullets, actually, I'm still... getting heavy, aren't I? Oh no, I just dropped my stuff off, that was it. Then we're going to hand in this. I think maybe we have 2 to hand in, if I remember correctly. We had to hand this in, and then there was a body we needed to grab. I'm going to have to pick the mission up over here, and then that hands it over there. I'm looking at my stuff. For this week, I've got 7 episodes to do, and there's roughly... Basically, I got 10 episodes to do, because what I got done last week. So I'm hoping to do 10 episodes, and then look at the Stalker ones. Well, obviously it's only this week's was 8. I'm going to try and get them done. I haven't recorded my timetable in my book properly. I've only got up to 6. It's like, oh, I broke the file on my little hard drive. I'm sure I can double check 7 and 8. And it's like, I haven't, fudge. So... also, I downloaded Gal Civ, so if I get time, I might do some episodes of that as well at some point this week, in between doing Star Citizen. As a little update on Star Citizen at this moment, when you get there, because obviously I'm recording this on the 30th of July. Star Citizen, so far, I've got the first reward for new baggage, and the first reward for, what's tier 1? So it's not much for Arco, I was going to say Argo Cargo, for Arc Cup. I really want to get the Arc Cup one done, because I think they're the best stuff in there, it's red, I love red. And then I would like to get new baggage done, and then if we have time, get the other 2 done, then go back to new baggage, because I would prefer new baggage to win. But right now, Houston's winning as of, again, the 30th of July. Okay, I'll carry on with this now. Do it away. Hey.
May the great serpent guide your steps. Welcome back, traveler.
Thank you, mate.
Tell me, how was your journey?
Very bull rubbish. Got tapped repeatedly, run out of thingies. Got trapped on a thing, a big mountain. Had to look up what to do because you tell me I had to read the damn book that I didn't even realize you handed to me. It's not very good. Do you have that in any of these, by the way? Probably not. It was pleasant. I enjoyed Austrian, the beauty of the... Oh, must be the place. Nah, not really. I didn't really get to... I guess once or twice. Like, oh, look at that view. I guess technically. To illuminate, I learned what is truly important to be to the chosen. Did I? I learned to kill things, what I already knew how to do. It was tedious, this plane is too gloomy for my taste. Tedious, I'll go with that, but this... planet, I read that as plane, this planet. 1 or 3 right now.
There is no hurry, my friend.
Oh my god, shut up, I'm not reading them. I didn't really learn anything that surprised me. Okay, so 100% a nope. Which one's closest to what I just said? Because tedious, I wouldn't say the planet was gloomy though. I kind of want a mixture. Like, it's tedious, but at least I saw some beauty of the world. That's what I want to say. Didn't really anything. I guess I learned the beauty a little bit, so I guess take that one out for that reason. Back off. No pickpocketed me. It was tedious, this planet is gloomy to my taste. It was a pleasant, I enjoyed it. Okay, the tedious to the beauty. Which outweighs it for me? I guess the beauty.
Wise words, my friend.
Thank you.
No artifice of man can match the beauty of that which the great serpent has made.
Yeah, you're the
If
good
you're willing
serpent.
to indulge the curiosity of a stranger, I have a few questions.
You do?
What did you think of the words of devotion? Did you agree with them? Or did you have a different perspective?
Can you retell me what they were? If it's something you should devote yourself to completely, devotion can give a purpose. Okay, I don't remember what the words were. I kind of think you should retell me. Okay, let me try and look them up quick. Starfield. Words of devotion. Path Redemption, walkthrough, voila. So hopefully let me so I can reread what they said. 2 ways unlocked, don't want that. Ratio, devotion, directions, location. Hopefully that will tell me what it says. Keeping the plant as devotion, direction, location, devotion, nope.
Answer in your own time.
Thank
I
you,
will
mate.
wait.
Okay, the ratio of devotion. Ascend the stairs, activate the plaque, words of devotion, declare part 1 and get... You're going to tell me what they said, are you? Ah, great. You're not going to tell me what they said. Okay, that's annoying. So what's my options? If you truly believe in something, you should devote yourself to it completely. I guess... I'm a little iffy with that, because on premises in general, that's right. But at the same time, there's lines. For example, for if some weird reason I believe that to sacrifice to my god I gotta kill babies, then no, I shouldn't devote myself to doing that
I see
for obvious
that you are
reasons.
taken with your thoughts.
Yes, I'm very taken, mate. I'm trying to explain to the audience right now. So, yes, I believe that if you're devoted to something, you should... How do you write it? You should devote yourself to it completely, within reason. I guess that's the best way of explaining it. Within reason. But I believe, like I said, that, you know, this corporation should be taken down. Obviously, I'm not going to blow the building up because then that makes me a terrorist. There's other ways of doing it, so hence, within reason. Oh, is there anything closer to that? Devotion can give a life purpose, but it must be given care. That's what I said, isn't it? You should devote, but in reason. That's probably closer to what I said. Anyone who demands devotion is just trying to exploit people. Yeah, I agree with that too, because that's
There is
like...
no hurry, my friend.
My god, will you shut the mark? I guess that's right, that's me like, you should devote yourself to me no matter what. Yeah, that is exploiting. Devotion doesn't exactly come easy to me. Give a life purpose, but it must be given carefully. That's closer to what I suggested, wasn't it?
It has certainly given my life a purpose.
Good for you.
I can't imagine what I would do without it. As for the rest, I agree. Devotion given blindly will fade in time.
Exactly.
True and lasting devotion must be given with the strength of
And within
conviction.
reason.
If an old man can trust his intuition, then I sense that you're an independent soul.
Yeah,
I
thank
think
you.
I can guess your answer, but I'll ask all the same.
Okay, what's this
How
one?
did you feel about the words of obedience?
Okay, before looking at it, again, I'm going to try and answer these before I'll read them and look at it, see if there's a close one to it. So, again, I don't have what it says exactly in front of me, so I don't remember it, so I'm taking it as me being obedient to people. I agree and disagree with that. Again, I feel if they have my respect and they're fair with me, then I don't mind following the rules and all that stuff. If I feel they're abusing it, don't have my respect, and again, you don't go too far, you're not breaking laws or nothing, then theoretically you don't need to be obedient to them. And at the same time, we're our own person, so we should be 100% obedient
Answer in your
anyway.
own time.
And
I
for
will wait.
for a very example of this, at school, we had, as they call prefects, basically red ties. They were put in charge of, if you go in and out of school at certain times, basically teachers not in there, they were in charge. And they asked if people want to be prefects. I said no. My reasoning, I wanted to play football, and I was only going to do it if I was going to dedicate my time properly to it. And I wanted to go outside and play football and spend it with friends. I didn't want to dedicate my time to it, so I said no. I got loads of people, I can't believe you didn't, prefect, you didn't try, and that. I didn't even try to be one. I can't believe you didn't try, how come? Because I didn't want to abuse the power. I wanted, I was going to get responsible. I knew if I took it, I would do it properly, and I would then take away from my free time what I didn't want to do.
I see that you are taken with your thoughts.
Yes, mate, can you shut up while I explain, please? Anyway, I didn't take it. But the whole reason I didn't take it, as I explained, some people did take it and abuse it, and that's what I didn't want to be. 2 people I can think of, I won't name them. One person abused it to such extent that he actually had the prefect tag taken off him and was removed, what to me is embarrassing as hell. And he just did it for the prestige, but then was taken away from him. The second person was a friend of mine. Technically still are friends, but I haven't seen him for years at this point. But he got so bossy, like the power to his head. For example, I would go inside, I'd hang out with my friends, and there'd be like 5-10 of us in a classroom hanging out sometimes when we, before we got outside and play football, whatever. He would come in,
there is no hurry,
specifically to me, obviously my real name Ivan, you need to go outside now. And this is why I say about being obedient, not being obedient. And I used to say to him, that's fine, but also, because at first I say, why does the finger have to go? Well, they're a prefect. Okay, fine. So-and-so over there and so-and-so over there aren't prefects. So are you going to tell them to go out too? No. Then I ain't going out then. Well, I'm going to go to the teacher. You do that then, and I'll tell them that I said I would go outside if you also told them to, who aren't prefects too. But instead, you're using your power, basically, this gun to your head, and you use it to abuse it. Why do I have to go outside, and you're reasoning because I'm not prefect, but them 2 guys sitting over there also are not prefects? See what I'm saying? So this is where I'm on about where... And he never went to teach you because he knew I was in the right.
Answer in your own time. I will wait.
So this is where I'm saying about the obedience. Yes, you should be when the respect's there, when it makes sense, and you're not breaking laws, but at the same time when you are in the right, you shouldn't just be bent over for people, so to speak. So, does anything similar to what I just stated. I chart my own cause and I answer to no one. Okay, well, it's first one res, closest to what I said, but still not quite. I expect complete obedience from those who follow me. Now, that's a minute. Without it, society would descend into anarchy. Again, if you're not breaking the laws, you shouldn't have to be completely obedient. It's human nature organised into leaders and followers. That makes sense. I kind of feel what I said is 1 of 4.
I see that you are taken with your thoughts.
I chart my course answer no one, but I will answer to people if I have respect for them and it's the law. Like, a police officer comes and says something to you, yeah, I'm going to listen to them. It's the law. But normally I do my own course. I wasn't one for, like, fashion, for example. People at school... school's probably the wrong way of explaining it. Outside school. Because I was saying, when it's in school, we all had to get obedient, I guess. We had to go to school, had to wear school uniforms. Obviously, in the days we didn't have to wear school uniforms, we had to pay like 50p for charity, and then we got to wear what we want for a few days a year. And generally in that, I wore what I want, like Triple H's shirt, Screw the Rules, for example. And what I wore was quite often different to what other people wore, and what I saw them outside school was different.
There is no hurry, my friend.
Because I wore what I wanted. And I didn't look at the look of fashions like so-and-so's. Oh, Thingy's wearing this today. You should be wearing it. No, I wear what I think looks good and what I personally like. I'm not wearing it because it's the latest fashion. So in that sense, what do you think I'd be closest to? Chat my own course and answer no one. It really should be I chat my own course, but I answer to the laws, I guess. It's human nature to organise into leaders and followers. Like, I agree with that to a certain extent, but I kind of want a mixture of the 2 answers. I want 1 and 4. So I guess I'll go with that one.
A word of
here we go.
advice, if I may.
I answer to some people, mate.
It's best to keep such words and thoughts to yourself. There are those who might mistake such boldness for betrayal. against the Great Serpent.
Against-
I'm sure we can both agree that nothing truly worthwhile is accomplished without perseverance. Did those words ring true for you?
Wow. He's trying to get me to be devoted to his Great Serpent, isn't he? But like I said, again, the answer wasn't fully. I was like half of the answer I wanted to say. So, and I lean to be more independent than I do when it comes to what I want to do and stuff. Obviously, no breaking laws, and again, if I respect you. Like I said, like if you come up to me and tell me to sit down and I respect you and stuff, then fine. But if you tell me to sit down, sometimes, like even with that scenario I told you about school, there was other times when he would come up to me and he would order me to leave and I wouldn't. But then a different prefect would ask and I would. Because I respected them and I knew they would tell me and everybody. They weren't just telling me.
Answer in your own time.
And that's the difference. You be fair, then I will respect you and I'm more likely to listen to you. Like, there's another thing about this. Again, with school. I do swear a bit now and again, now. And I try to keep it off the channel best I can. But at school, I never did. And the reason's not because I didn't want to or didn't. It was because well, what's the word? What's not that I didn't want to? It's basically people would tell me to swear. And for that reason, because they told me to, I refused to do it. Does that make sense? Like, oh, you should say the shit word, you should say the F word. No, I'm not saying it because you're telling me to say it. If I want to say that, I'll say that, but I'm not going to say it because you're telling me to. So
I see that you are taken.
So not only because obviously you're not supposed to swear in school anyway, it's up on top of even when we're in private, so to speak, no teachers around, I didn't do it because I was being told to do it. And I didn't like that. So again, doing my own thing, being a little defiant there. It's just like, you know, with the whole people going out and oh, we're going to go, we want to smoke us. I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be peer pressure into that rubbish. You're bullying someone, so I'm going to say something. You're bullying me. Then I'm going to try and say something, I'm going to walk away. But it's annoying when I stick up for so-and-so, but then when you do it to me, they join in to do the bullying. Like, I hated that. There was no need for that rubbish. I had that a few times. This guy, for example, he joined our school and everyone was ignoring him. Me and a friend of mine, Nick, we're the only people who talked to him. And we got him to sit with us and it was fine.
There is no hurry, my friend.
People said anything bad about him, I told you shouldn't say that. And then one day, I think it was a sports day specifically, he came over and started taking the pee out of me. Because the others were. And it annoyed the hell out of me. I'm thinking, you've got no friends but me and my other friend here, and yet you're jumping a bandwagon attacking me right now. That's bull. So again, I didn't like fighting at school because I went in trouble, but I scared the bejesus out of him once because we're in school afterwards. I was like, why are you doing that? You know, he's what are you going to do about it? Well, how about this? And I rushed him. He ran like this. I had no intention of hitting him or nothing, but I scared the bejesus, and I was faster than him. But I kept up with him just enough to. He would keep running until he actually got to the corner and like cowered and stuff. And I was like, basically got very close to him. Did not hit him or nothing. I wasn't doing that.
Answer
and
in
saying,
your own time. I will wait.
Stop, mate. I'm trying to talk. Can't remember the exact words I used, but it was along the gist of something like, you know, I stuck up for you. I was willing to be your friend. Nick was willing to be your friend. And if someone said something, I stuck up for you. And then as soon as they said about me, you jumped in a bandwagon. So from this point, basically, I'm not your friend. Because you don't do that. Like, you're too much of a coward, basically, by doing that. And then I left him alone and didn't really talk to him much. I was sit near him in certain classes because of everything. And I found something that he really annoyed him, so I did that a lot at that point. Basically, I was describing, the perfect game. And I made it very gruesome. Like, for example, I love the perfect game where you get a character, you can get the nails, you can rip it off, and you can see the blood as it's screen, stuff like that. And he was like, that's gross. And you can see him like,
I see that you are taken.
not shaking, like, like shivering, like, ugh. So I was like, well, you've been annoying me after what you did. I'm not saying this directly to you, you don't have to listen. Oh yeah, and then you get the eyeball, you can put the hand in it, yank it out, and, you know, and then pop it, and he was like, oh god, that's a good... I did that quite a few science lessons after that, just to basically get at him and make it more graphic the better. Because again, I was your friend. You turned on me the first chance you got. I stuck up for you, you turned on me the first chance you got, so screw you, basically. And it was my way of kind of getting back at him, without directly. Because again, I didn't want to bully anyone, because I hate being bullied myself without directly going at him, I was directly hurting him, because I didn't want to fight anyone, I would directly you're an asshole.
There is
you're
no hurry, my
without
friend.
doing any of that. It was just something I'm talking to my other friend about. And if you want to listen, doing this stuff, then you do you. But yeah, so what was my point in that story? It's important. It can. I can't remember what I'm even trying to answer. It precision is important. It can compensate for a lack of. I think I was talking about the last thing, wasn't I, with the obedience thing? So what was this one? Yes, give me. Persistence is important. Persistence. It can compensate for a lack of ability. Persistence. I can't even bloody read the word. Persistence. Fudge. Let me double check what it's. Persevence. Meaning. I can't even get it out of my mouth properly. Persistence. That's what it is. Oh, okay. So being persistent, you want to keep
Answer in your
doing
own
something
time.
repeatedly, I guess, like on
I will
YouTube.
wait.
Started in 2016. It's not doing great. I don't, in a sense, when it comes to money or anything. Like I was verified, then they changed the ruling, and I'm no offense. Subscribe, help you grow. Thank you, people. So I can get it verified again to make money on it, but I'm not right now. But I keep persisting at it because I know in general, it's quite fun, and two, I don't want to give up at it. And three, I feel even if it's only like 5-10 of you watching, you're enjoying it. Hopefully, I'm brightening your days or your life a little bit by this little video here and there, and that's a good feeling. And hopefully, that's what's happening. So I believe, yeah, it should be persistence. So, okay. So what's my options
I
here?
see that you are taken with your thoughts.
Persistence is important. It can compensate for a lack of ability. I guess that's quite true. Because that's basically like you're repeatedly doing something, you get better at it. So even though your ability isn't as gifted as some over there who did whatever it is in first try, you might take 8 or 10 tries, but hey, you're going to get there eventually. Again, in reason, because there's certain things like you're never going to be good at. But I preserve my choice. I preserve by choice, not because the Great Serpent wants me to. I don't understand that sentence. Persistence is important. I preserve by choice.
There is no hurry, my friend.
Something is a waste of time. It's foolish to keep. And again, that's a matter of opinion. Like some people might think, oh, you're doing YouTube videos, make no money. That's foolish. Why you waste your time? But I just gave the reasons why I do it, so to me, it's not worth. That's like the same thing. Again, I just toss this example. Some people think, why put money into that game? Why back it? It's a waste of time, waste of money. But the thing is, that someone who's saying that could also be put money into motorbike. I don't ride a motorbike anymore. When I say anymore, when I was a kid, my dad had 2, my mum had 2. Used to be the back of them. But anyway, I don't anymore. So I could turn around quite easily to say the same thing. Why do you put money into that motorbike? And your reason, well, I enjoy it. Well, that's why I put money into Star Citizen.
Answer in your own time.
So
I will wait.
So certain things that I might personally think you're foolish in doing, I ain't gonna put you down for it. Just like you should put me down for things what you think I'm foolish doing. There's no need in it. So tell me, it's foolish to keep trying. It's stupid. People who give up easily are weak. That's a mixed one for me. In one part of me kind of feels that way, but another part of me is like, I ain't gonna jump on you for giving up. Because again, if you're not interested in it enough, then that doesn't make you weak. Do you see what I'm saying? So I think the closest, I preserve. Resistance is important. I preserve by choice, not because. Okay, let me get that word
I see
exactly.
that you are taken with your thoughts.
Yes, mate, I'm very taken by my thoughts. I love being taken by my thoughts, so shut the bloody muck up. Persevere. Continue in course of action even in the face of difficulty or with or no prospect of success. Okay. So basically, I want to continue by my choice, not because Great Serpent wants me to be. I guess that makes the most sense out of these 4 for me. Support it can compensate for lack of ability. Like I said, I'll give a take with that. So I'm going to go with that one.
But sometimes choice can be an illusion.
Can it? Why, mate?
However, I will not question your beliefs.
I feel like
It is
you're.
not my place. Perseverance is a worthy quality, no matter the place from which it comes. That brings us to strength. and words that harken back to an older way of thinking. These words have the greatest appeal to the young and adventurous. Who does not wish to be strong? Many of us, however, see them as an uncomfortable reminder of a more violent time. As a result, there are many who question the value of the words of strength when compared to the rest. After all, is not strength the most likely to diminish with the passage of time?
Okay, before we get onto that one, very quickly from the last one too, again, not being persistent, I can't say the word again. To me, again, long as you're not breaking so many laws, I just want to get it out there. Obviously, if you get yourself into like, oh, I like so-and-so, and you ask them out and they tell you no, and then you then show up in the house, no, that's not being persistent, that's just being a creep. But obviously, if you ask somebody, they say no, you said you just want to be a friend, and you want to work as a friend with them, that's fine, that's different. That sort of thing. But if they're like, no, I want nothing to do with you, then you back off. So again, there's a time and place for being persistent. With strength, you can accomplish anything you set out to do.
There is no hurry, my friend.
That's not true. Unless you change what strength is. Because obviously, sometimes diplomacy is better than strength. But people might argue that being good at diplomacy is its strength on its own. So it depends on how literal you take it. You know, having a strong character, so the strength of character, to not back down when you know you're right and somebody is trying to manipulate you to believe or follow them, I guess that is strength too. But at the same time, having the strength to walk up to someone and just punch them for no... just because you think they're right and they're wrong, that's not right. So, hopefully there's a better one. Sales a strong will doesn't fit. Okay, that's a good one. That one, if your will's strong, I like that one.
In your own time.
I think that one will to beat it. Strength isn't important, it's intelligence that matters. That's... oh wait, that's kind of my diplomacy thing I just said, isn't it? But they could argue that is also strength. Strength is meaningless when anyone can pick up a gun. Not really. Because if you're strong, you have the strength to become a good leader, you can get 5 people, 10 people to pick up the same gun. Obviously in this game, not in real, do not do that in real life. In this game and blast them away in this. Obviously do not do that in real life, that's completely different. But I'm just using that analogy. Okay, so again, strong will doesn't fade. I think that's a good one. But that's kind of what I was saying with, you know, diplomacy instead. I guess it's how
see
literal...
that you are taken with
Mate,
your
come on,
thoughts.
stop. I guess it's how literally you take the strength argument. Is strength is just muscle, or is strength, you know, the strength of your character? Because by sense that can make you intelligent. But then I guess in most games they have intelligence separate to strength. So if I take it as separate, then I'll say not necessarily a strong will doesn't fade. There.
My friend, you have true wisdom.
Thank you, mate.
In truth, I posed my question the way I did to test you.
Good for you.
Too many of our people see strength only in terms of might and skill in battle.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Hard to see why.
Be.
As written, the words suggest that very thing. But with time, we learn that true strength comes not from weapons, but from within.
Yeah, because strength can be like, you lose somebody and have the strength in you to keep going and pushing on. And not crumble and
no more
commit suicide, for example.
It's customary for one who completes the path of redemption to be given small gifts by friends and family.
Well, I have a mum and dad in this game.
I don't have much to offer, but I would not see you leave empty-handed.
Go, you should the whole episode with us.
Accept this. I thank you for your time and your insights.
What do you give me?
It has been a most interesting conversation.
That's actually. Path redemption. What do you give me? Just 100 XP? Scientific method. Okay, so J. No, or M. Emulsions. L. Okay, so which one is it now? It's this one, isn't it? Collect the tissue sample. Collect tissue, okay, that way. I like it when the games do these nice, cool... Because Dragon Commander did it. You know, the Dragon Commander Divinity It's on the channel, depleted that by the way. Basically, you know, they want to make Baldur's Gate 3, Divinity 1, 2, etc. Divine Divinity, yada yada. They did that, and I liked how they give you these really, I guess, moral questions, and it's cool to answer and really think about them, and I feel it's kind of the episode doesn't move too much on that, like this whole episode's been let's talk to the guy, but I kind of feel like it's interesting, and then give my opinion and my logic behind why I think that. Again, anything I say, look, it's my opinion, is my opinion, and doesn't make it right over someone else's or anything, but it's just what I think, and just like yours is yours, you know, give and take and all that stuff. But I feel it's cool to get it out and then my reasoning why. Okay, so that's the right one, isn't it? And we're actually at 30. This was supposed to be like 25-minute episodes. How far is it? Oh, it's only... Wait, that's not 6. It's not really giving me the... Yeah, I think we'll get the next. This looks further away than I thought it was. Next episode we'll get... Oh, God. Hello. We'll get that. So, like, subscribe, and see you next time, everyone. Bye!